Will Prince William defend the Church of England in the years to come, or will he say, I don't want to do that? Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Rev Dan. I'm a vicar in the Church of England, and on this channel you'll get my views as a priest on all the Christian news that is happening around the world. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, so as soon as I release a video you'll hear about it straight away. So the Daily Mail has this exclusive story. Could Prince William be the first monarch in 5 centuries not to be head of the Church of England? Future king isn't a regular churchgoer and is not instinctively comfortable in a faith environment. So could this happen? Could we have a monarch who is not head of the Church of England? Well, let's put some caveats in there. I don't think so. Well, I don't know. Who knows? I doubt it very much. William feels no different to the average Briton in not being a regular worshipper, which is where we are as a country and as a church. But here is the caveat that we need to put in. The topic is aired in a new biography of King Charles by royal writer Robert Harmon. So this is an exclusive. The Daily Mail are serializing the book, and in books, to get them to sell, you're going to put things like this. There are other things in the article about the Commonwealth and such things, and being the Prince of Wales and how that works out and how he lives his life. But this is made the headline, and because it's headline grabbing, well, we have to take it with a pinch of salt. Prince William could become the first British monarch in 5 centuries to break official ties with the Church of England. There's already talk in royal circles as to whether the Prince of Wales would take the title of Supreme Governor of the Church of England when he eventually becomes king. William greatly admires and respects the church and enjoys attending services at significant times of the year, such as Christmas and Easter. So that's the joke in the Church of England. C of E means Christmas and Easter, not Church of England, because that's when most people come to our churches. And so he is like a regular worshipper, coming only at those times. But there is a difference between attending at Christmas and Easter and being the defender of the faith, the head of our church. So because he feels no different from the average Briton and is not a regular worshipper, this has led to speculation, but remember it said it was being said in the royal circles as to whether he might consider not taking on the formal role that British monarchs have held since Henry VIII of their approach to religion. Hardman writes of William, in royal circles, it's no secret that he does not share the king's sense of the spiritual, let alone the late Queen's unshakable devotion to the Anglican Church. A royal senior palace figure says, his father is very spiritual and happy to talk about faith, but the prince is not. He does not go to church every Sunday, but then nor do the large majority of the country. He might go at Christmas and Easter, but that's it. He very much respects the institutions, but he is not instinctively comfortable in a faith environment. So some interesting things there. It keeps talking about the average Briton, the attending at Christmas and Easter. You know, the church is much more than attending services. It's about the worship of God, the following of Jesus Christ, living a holy life. So there's more to the church and more to our faith than just going at Christmas and Easter. And also about his father being spiritual. This is a lot of conversations that were being had last year. Was King Charles going to put in defender of the faith instead of defender of the faith? In the end, it was defender of the faith, although we very much know that he respects other faith traditions. Is Prince Charles a Christian? We don't know. I mean, Christian like his mum, because his mum, the Queen, was a devout Christian, and we saw that in her messages later and later on in her life, proclaiming Jesus Christ as her Lord and Saviour, her King of Kings, which was absolutely amazing. Charles is spiritual. You could say that he's on that journey, or he's sympathetic. He's a Christian. It's not widely known, but we do pray for him. But it seems that his son, William, isn't, and it's, as it says, it's widely reported in those circles that he isn't. And maybe he's finding an uncomfortableness with that. But as the future king, he's not just looking at his role in the church. As the article says, he's looking at his role as the Prince of Wales at the moment, his role in the Commonwealth, his role in many of these different institutions, as the monarchy looked to modernise and to strip down a lot of the old things that they have inherited. William 41 was confirmed into the Anglican faith in 1997 when he was 14, but it is understood to only attend a handful of services each year, mainly connected with official engagements or on special occasions in the Christian calendar, as well as weddings and christenings. You notice the article keeps saying Christmas and Easter, a handful of services, and now they talk about weddings and christenings and the like, that there is a distance between our future king and the Christian faith. How does that hold when we get to his coronation, when he goes to Westminster Abbey and swears his faithfulness to Jesus Christ as his Lord and Saviour, and also says about his defending of the faith against all others and upholding that faith? Can he really say that in honesty and integrity? This is why maybe those questions are going around. The article goes on to say the revelation about William comes at a time when Christianity is under threat from public apathy, particularly among the younger generation. And I've just done a video about that, and if you want to watch that, about the church being in decline, you can watch that here. And this is why I'm doing the video, as Christianity is in decline as our nation moves further away from the Christian faith. An article with a headline like this does not help that our future monarch will not be the head of the church, the defender of the faith, and it will influence a lot of other people. There's already a lot of comments in this article very, very quickly, both positive and negative, but it sums up that mood of where we are as a nation. What all this shows for us in the Church of England is that we've got to take this back to the local church, to the local parish, to start preaching the gospel once more out there, getting into our parishes, proclaiming the gospel, meeting people where they are at, showing Christ's love through our service, through walking through life with people, but also showing them the light of Christ in the darkness of this world. The royal family are so linked to the Church of England. The kings and queens will have their chaplains, Anglican chaplains, which will go and speak to them. I do hope that William has those and will have them as he becomes king. And they're inextricably linked to the Church of England. It says in this article that the monarch has a unique relationship with the Anglican Church. The sovereign holds the title Defender of the Faith and Supreme Governor of the Church of England, and has done this since Henry VIII broke with Rome in 1531. Their coronation oath, they promise to maintain the church. The archbishops and bishops are appointed by the monarch on the advice of the Prime Minister, who in turn considers the name selected by a church commission. There's a formal process here. They take an oath of allegiance to the monarch on appointment, as do parish priests, and they may not resign without royal authority. Every 5 years, the monarch opens the General Synod, the supreme authority of the Church of England, and any law passed by it has to be given royal assent. So in a sense, no matter what William feels in his heart, there is a role as a monarch. That's the duty of the king, isn't it, or queen? And these are the things that they must inherit. We are a Christian nation, though. Our historic roots are from the Bible, and to now break with those, or even having stories saying that Prince William might not carry this forward, is in one way or another is not helpful. Do we need a king to be head of the church? No. Jesus Christ is head of the church. He is the King of Kings. This, to the general public, to those who don't know Jesus, don't know the Christian faith, those who are moving further away, this is where it's not helpful. Combined, again, like in this article, with the decline in the church attendance, is not helpful. But that's a reality where we are. So it is now, it feels more than ever, with everything that's happening in the Church of England, that we must, as I said, get out there into our parishes, both priests and lay people, and proclaim that gospel once more, standing on the authority of the Bible and proclaiming who Jesus as the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, the one who doesn't change his mind, the one who is always for us, came to die for us and has opened the way for us to be with him forever in heaven. By the way, Prince William is a Aston Villa fan, so if he is a defender of the faith and head of the church, he'll always be a true villain.